I just finished reading Cinder by Marissa Meyer. So this is one of the viewer's choice picks. It's one of the ones that got the most votes. So I read it and I am ready to tell you guys my thoughts. So Cinder is a cyborg and she's kind of an outcast in the society because she's a cyborg, and also her family doesn't really like her at all. They think she's a burden. One of Cinder's redeeming qualities is that she's a mechanic, and this is kind of how she earns her keep. She has a booth in the market that she does mechanical work for the community. Cinder meets Prince Kai when he comes to her booth and asks her to fix his android. And during this period, there's a plague going around the community that is infecting people and killing them. And so Cinder struggles with being a cyborg and an outcast and dealing with the plague, and also trying to keep her secret from the prince for as long as she can. I really love Cinder as a character. I felt like she was wise and she was such a wonderful character to read about, and I felt myself rooting for her at every single point in the book. And I felt myself cheering for her in moments when she stood up for herself. And she was such a character that you stand beside and you want good things to happen for her. I loved Cinder's independence in this book. She's so independent and determined, and she just has this aura about her that says that she can do anything she wants to, and I loved reading that. I liked Prince Kai. I thought that he was a unique character in the sense that he was honest and humble and genuine, and he was very open with Cinder, not only on political topics but also with his feelings as well. And I like the fact that even though she tries to reject him, he keeps coming back to her. I love the new twist on Cinderella that this book has. I felt like it was a completely unique story but still had some old factors in there from the original Cinderella story, and I felt like it really put a brilliant new twist on Cinderella, with it being a fabulous combination of old and new. This is futuristic, but also seems kind of older in a sense that there's still a plague that's going around and hurting people, and they don't have an antidote for it. I really like the writing style of this book. I thought the book flowed very well. Because this book is futuristic, there were a couple words in there that I was unsure of and I had to look up. It was mostly to do with Cinder's cyborg parts, or when she was working on something mechanically, and that I didn't really understand what she was doing, but it did not hinder the story at all. It was really interesting to read about because I felt like I was learning something new while I was reading it, and that was really cool. This book ends on such a big cliffhanger that I think I'm going to have to pick up Scarlet soon. I have to know what happens next, and I need to know. I just need to know, guys. And now I'm going to act out a little scene. This scene is taking place right after Cinder met Prince Kai for the first time, and this is Cinder and her android Aiko interacting about the prince. Oh, Prince Kai, check my fan. I think I'm overheating. Can you imagine Peony's expression when she finds out about this? I can imagine a lot of high-pitched screaming. Oh dear. What? You have a grease splotch. You're kidding. I'm sure he hardly noticed. What does it matter? Come on.